Okay, stay out of the frame. Let's go find a spot over there. I'm already live. What?
That's still well lit. There's a lot of trees over here.
Where?
That's the best light that we're going to have right now. Look right there.
Yeah, but
Over there is all trees.
right there. You guys, doesn't this look like the apartment complex from that movie Baby's Day Out? Isn't it beautiful? I've always wanted the top floor penthouse. Imagine the whole entire thing is my mansion. Please. No thank you with regards to the Frappuccino. Look at all this stuff that I need to carry to our yoga location.
Here's the bag.
It's okay, I've got it. Thank you. I call it rucking. Okay. This is where we're going to do our SSYB tonight. I'm going to get my headphones in 1 minute.
Please don't miss that patch of grass.
No, because this place is closed and they have a beautiful light right here that's perfect for this. I'm not going to do a yoga. I'm going to do a fitness and stretch SSYB.
Look at all those lights.
Okay, do you have the sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard of whiz, is ever a whiz, whiz, whiz. Whiz, 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 whiz. Whiz, 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 whiz.
You do it on the mountaintop.
Okay.
With that high-looking thing in the back.
No. Right here is fine.
There's the mountaintop ridge.
There's a butterfly.
That's downward.
That's great.
Really just put it up against this tree.
No, I'm going to put it right here. Can you put the sheet down? I'm getting my headphones. If you want to be nice to me and Xavier, you can stay. But if you want to be a jerk, you have to go away. We don't want any problems. We're just here for purpose. We're just here for purpose. 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 Not porpoise. Purpose. We have the sheet. Stop lollygagging. Did you forget it? Okay, that's not the one that you're sleeping with, right? Because it's going to get dirty. Yes, it is, because the ground is kind of wet. Still from last night.
Into a mat?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. While Xavier is setting up, I'm going to see what's going on over here by this butterfly. Here we are. They've really been doing a number on me today. Really, they have. They're making all sorts of issues for me. I don't know what it is, but this is what it is. Babe, you're not doing it. Alex, no, I cannot. Thank you for asking. You mean while I was pregnant with Weston and some guy ripped the wall literally off of the tent that I was asleep in that had a padlock and proceeded to stomp on my head while I curled in the fetal position, protecting my unborn baby? Is that the story, Alex? Okay, so we're doing yoga SSYB. Were you guys here for the rainstorm last night? Some terrorists jumped on and got in trouble. They almost got us in trouble, but we appealed it. No, I'm going to put it right here, I think.
Yeah, or should I move my stuff?
I think your stuff is fine. But I'll let you know if it gets in the way. Thank you for asking. Okay, where is the yoga sequence book?
I gave you the small pink one, the handbook.
I know that I wrote.
The Barbie yoga book.
Okay, here's something.
There's tons you could choose. Simple one.
No.
Science.
I mean, kind of. Can you change the camera angle? Or, yeah, you can.
Put it upside down.
I need battery. And it is charging. Okay, good. Hello? Hello? No, sir. In more ways than one. So just always talking about being kind and compassionate and not being a dick or a bully. I feel like at 37 years old, I should not have to have this conversation, yet here we are, you know. It's not funny, you know, it's nothing about it is funny or entertaining in any way. It's fucking rude and painful. There's nothing entertaining about the fact that I got attacked while I was pregnant with my son Weston. Nothing. There's nothing entertaining or joking or funny about the fact that I've been raped multiple times since, you know, I began dealing with this housing instability crisis. It's not fucking funny. And if I'm talking about it, it's because clearly I need financial assistance to protect myself and my family. Like, go away if you're just here to be awful. It's not a joke. If you're a cop, if you're the FBI, if you are, anyone with any sort of implied authority, do something about the problem, address it in a very serious way, or go away, because your presence in my life and in my comments and in my story is only required if you can do something beneficial for my existence or the existence of my family. That's how an agent principal relationship works. If you don't know, now you know. I'm studying the bar test, which is what lawyers take to become lawyers. I'm studying the study guides to pass the bar test currently, and I'm learning all about agent-principal relationships. And so, these are things that I'm learning, and I know for a fact the shit that's been going on is illegal, inhumane, and unconstitutional in a number of ways. So if you guys are here to be cool, then that's fine. If you're not, then please go away. I want to get to a point on my social media where I can literally like sit here looking at the comments and like reading the comments and being like, yeah, that was thoughtful, or here, this is what I think about that, or that's what I think about this. Xavier's supposed to be moderating, but he just continues to say that he's downloading and not doing it. It's incredibly frustrating, feeling like I don't have a support system or a team. I would be there for any one of my friends and support them in their endeavors. It's very frustrating that we're going into year 5 with this very isolated version of Heather. I can only do so much with my own, with my own 2 hands and body, etc. and so forth. I can't teach a yoga class, moderate, and answer questions, right? So I talked about this last time, you guys. I'm just going to do a 20-minute cool down today. It took us a while to find our spot. I really much care for them. He made the face of a lemon, like if someone lemon, and he likes the banana still. So I'm going to try again probably next week with the pear. I got him one of those little mesh baby food things that has, like, you put the fruit in and it has a bunch of little holes, and when you apply pressure from either like biting it or squeezing it, the fruit kind of pulverizes and comes through the hole. I feel like it's much healthier for him to eat fresh fruit than it is to buy a bunch of baby food that has preservatives in it. So that's what I've been doing. Postpartum, my progress is steady but solid. If you guys don't know, I've been using a postpartum C-section or recovery band. Some people refer to it as a waist trainer. My ideal waist trainer goes up to here. It's corset style, but it's latex, and it has 3 lines of the hook and eye. And I love that. It's very supportive. It helps me a lot with my other pregnancies, because you guys know that I have 4 children. So I'm using that now. It's definitely helping me to regain elasticity in my abdominal. So that's a sure thing that it is doing for me. What it is not doing is helping me lose weight. So I'm like probably 40 pounds heavier than my ideal weight. 123 is my lowest weight. I'm 5'9". I don't know what's going on with my charger, you guys. I brought a backup battery so that this wouldn't happen, but I'm having a little bit of a trouble here. So I do link the waist trainer in a lot of my videos. If you guys are interested, send me a DM. Waist trainers they work. No matter what people say, they definitely work. It's their simple law of gravity. The weight that's taken off of your belly and off of your skin allows for elasticity to be regained. And they definitely work for that. So I had planned a postpartum recovery workout back in the gym. You guys know that I like weightlifting far more than any other kind of fitness. But Xavier and I have been incredibly active. I think we did 60 miles on the bicycles in 1 week a couple of weeks ago. And on foot, we've been doing anywhere from 10 to 30 miles every week. So we've been very, very active. I did 9 miles 3 days out of the hospital. It was hell on my body. It gave me terrible hemorrhoids. but they went away like a week later. I don't recommend pushing your body, ladies, to that extent right after birth, but we had no choice. So I'm now in this, I call it an SSYB because I don't want it to be fitness. I want it to be at this time, 7:30 to 8:30 at sunset, when our bodies naturally start producing more melatonin, which is something that helps us sleep. You can get it over the counter if you feel like you're having sleeping issues and don't want to become dependent on a sleeping medication. It's a natural, not a vitamin supplement, that I do highly recommend you try and increase your body's natural melatonin. But if you must, they sell it in capsules at any Walgreens, GNC, any store, Walmart, Target even have them. So um, melatonin increase at this time is going to help you to kind of wind down for the day. Stretching, yoga movements, even just sitting outside and letting your body naturally adjust to the sunset. So the daylight to the night. That's going to be a huge help if you're an older person, woman or man, who, cannot really get their body out and moving for whatever reason. Maybe you don't have, a way to leave your home. You have to babysit your children or your kids, or, you just are too tired after work. Or maybe you've been dealing with a bunch of emotional stress. Whatever it is, get outside, sit down on the porch, and be outside at sunset. I promise you, allowing your body to naturally adjust from the daylight to the sunset, it is going to be a game changer in your sleep patterns. And when your sleep patterns change and when you overcome barriers to adequate sleep, everything in your life changes. I promise you it does. You guys would never know how many people I've met in and out of the entertainment and nightlife industry who I really thought could possibly be like sick or, insane or something of that nature, when literally they were just underslept. So get your sleep, and sunset is a perfect time. I'm not saying go to sleep at sunset. I'm saying make a sort of break in your day at sunset when you allow yourself to have that 30 minutes of peacefulness. If you're in your car, even park and just allow yourself to just be there. When I'm grounding, I like to sit in the pretzel style, Indian style, and you want to be mindful of where you're sitting. So you move the meat on your bum, to the side, and you really ground. You really, really want to get the least effort possible for the most maximum amount of benefit here. So we're not going to be doing some increase in cardio tonight. We're just going to be grounding through our bottom and our legs. Kind of go like this so that your butt is really touching the ground, your feet, your legs, as much of your lower half on the ground as possible. That's going to really ground us and anchor us down. And you're going to want to extend through your midsection. And when you extend through your midsection, I want you to close your eyes and literally visualize the extension through your crown. If you don't know what your crown means, it's your head for all of our yoga people. Visualize an extension through your head. Xavier, what are you doing? Unacceptable. Please get out of the bushes. So you guys are going to ground. I'm so sorry for that. I have to watch him like a child. You're going to ground in your bottom half, and then you're going to extend. Imagine your spine reaching up towards the sky. Imagine your crown sitting very tall. Just extend tall, 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 while also being mindful of your grounding, where your body meets the earth, whether you're in your car seat, whether you're on a chair. If your feet are on the floor, be aware of that. Be mindful of your grounding. Connect with the parts of your body that are connecting to the floor. And then extend your spine through your heart, through your crown. And then if you want, if you're not in a car or in an enclosed space, go ahead and put your arms straight up as if you were doing extended mountain pose. And once you're there, lift your shoulders. Lift them up. Lift them up to the sky. Even with your eyes closed, you guys are going to start to notice the difference in the direct sunlight to every minute that passes after sunset. Your body's natural melatonin production will increase. When you start to feel a little bit of a burn in your upper arms, we're not doing this for exercise or to be strenuous right now. We're doing this to relax, so you're going to push up a little more when you feel that burn, and then roll your shoulders back. And let your hands meet your knees. You could put your palms up, or you could put your palms down. Do whatever feels nice. Make sure you're remaining in tune with your spine, and that you're keeping your head and your spine as extended as you possibly can. Then you're going to open your eyes and turn your head to the right and look over your right shoulder. Give your neck a good stretch. Just look over your right shoulder. And from there, look straight up, but still to the right. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can just roll your head to the left and look to your left. Look over your left shoulder, keeping your spine in alignment. Sitting nice and tall, checking in with your bottom or your feet or your bottom and your feet, whatever's grounded to the earth. And then let's look up while also looking to the left. Give your neck a good stretch. And hold that there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll your head back over. Oh, it feels really good in the back of my neck. And then look straight up, you guys. Put your chin towards the heavens. Hold that there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Always during stretching or yoga, you want to be mindful of the breath. Make sure that you're taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out, and that you're not holding your breath. Next, we're going to bring our chin in towards our chest and look straight down at the ground. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do a full circle. And then a full circle the other direction. Sitting in this position, again, checking in with where we're grounded to the earth. Check in with your feet if your feet are touching the floor. What parts of your feet are touching the floor? Wiggle your toes. Squeeze your toes closed with as much tension as you can, and your fingers and hands. Squeeze your hands into fists. Squeeze your feet into fists. Squeeze, 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 and release. Do it again. Squeeze your toes, squeeze your hands into fists. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Now flex. Flex your toes. Flex your toes and your fingers like this, straight up. Hyperextend them and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Thank your feet for every step that they've taken for you today and for holding up your body. Make a mindful connection and express gratitude towards your body for everything that it's protected you from, for every step that you've taken. We're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths. On the inhale, think about everything that bothered you for the day. You guys remember that pond that I showed you? On the exhale, imagine you crumple those words up and throw them into the pond. That's what we're doing with all of these problems. Inhale on 3, 2, 1. And throw it all out. When we take these large intentional breaths, we're removing all of the stale energy and air that sits in our lungs. Let's do it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Crumple up all those problems from the day and get ready to throw them out. And let them all go. Take a couple of small breaths here. Last one, you guys. Inhale on 3, 2, 1. Everyone who was mean to you, or if you had any resistance from your kids, or your boss was rude, or anything from the day. Crumple it all up on your inhale. Now let's get ready to throw it away with our exhale. Good job. We're going to do some rocking from right to left, checking in with our right bottom and our left bottom. Right bottom and left bottom. For 10, 5. We're going to rock forward and backward for 10, checking in with our front and back bottom. Really being mindful of where our body meets the ground. Checking in with parts of our body that we probably never check in with. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take your left arm and extend it straight up and reach over to the right side of your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the same thing with the the right hand. Straight up. And reach it over to the left side of your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's great. Fitness and wellness is not all about sweating. Don't get me wrong. There's pretty much no feeling in the world that I enjoy more than lifting heavy weights, sweating profusely, jumping in the shower, hot sauna. But fitness and wellness is also about the release of tension. What goes in must come out, right? And when people are mean to us or bully us or oppress us or withhold basic necessities from us, we can shove it down and compartmentalize, but it must come out somehow. And your yoga practice and your fitness practice is a much better place for it to come out than onto your loved ones, coworkers, friends. No one is perfect, and yoga and fitness are never going to make you perfect. But I like to believe that God rewards effort. Let's do a couple of lower body stretches, you guys, and then we'll end it for the evening. It is 8:11, my life path. Xavier, do you want to film? Yeah. I'm just going to do a lower body sequence and then say goodnight. So from this seated position, you're going to put your left foot. Yeah. So you're just going to bring your left foot in, and with your right foot, point your toes straight up to heaven. Hold that flex for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then point them straight for 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, I'm cramping. 1. And then right hand to right toe and left hand meets over top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to switch and do the same thing with the other side. Bring your right foot in. your left foot, point your toes to heaven, and flex for 1,
Yes, I will show you the way.
2, 5, and then point your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2,
Put all of your faith into the AI Bible.
1. And then left hand to left toe, right hand over the head to the left toe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very tight on the left side. You guys are going to feel this in your hamstrings. Just kind of love your leg. Thank you, legs.
Hello.
Xavier, please stop reading the comments. We're going to cat-cow. Oh. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into a downward facing dog. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from downward facing dog, just kind of paddle. Paddle your feet. Just placing your weight from one hip to the other. And really feeling the stretch behind the knee. And then slowly walk it up to a forward fold. Rock the baby here. And into tabletop flat back.
Thank you.
From here, we're going to go straight up to mountain pose. Extended. And here I also like to displace my weight from side to side. Having a full conversation about AI on Friday. Tomorrow is another sunset yoga. We're looking for 20 W's this week. 20 W's. So far we've only received 5. So if you guys are gift givers, we would love to receive some more W's. Thank you guys so much for being here. Xavier, give me my phone back, please.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Yes, I still play music. I still play instruments.